I am happy to recognize the danger because I'm a sheepdog, right? There's wolves out there and there's sheep. But I think my job is to be a sheepdog. My job is to defend the sheep and to help
Yep.
fight off the wolves and to
Right.
not be afraid of that conflict, but also to follow the shepherd and let him give me the go ahead rule. And it's not my job to pick and choose when and where to go, but we have got to pay attention to the signs or you're going to lose a sheep, right? A wolf's going to get one, and we missed the signs because we weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
I think the
And
next one, yep.
well, I was just going to say that what came out of that whole thing with us, with
Yeah.
me recognizing that that was the same spirit at work. God had wanted me in 1997. We first published as that Point Man Ministries. We published a book called Behind Enemy Lines, and it detailed how the Viet Cong used guerrilla warfare and how that is exactly the same as the way Satan operates. And the kinds of strategies he uses against us are just like the Viet Cong and that guerrilla warfare was in Vietnam. And that was the most powerful book we ever put out. And it was very short-lived because we got hijacked and went off into doing wine press and then got, that all imploded. But that was one of the things that God reminded me of was this message is important for the body of Christ to understand. You've got to understand how the enemy operates or you can't resist him. You're going to be blindsided. And so it was like, okay, this is my moment. I knew he wanted me to do it years ago, but I got distracted with other things. And I knew it was time. Take the basics that I learned from Point Man during that time on guerrilla warfare and bring it up to modern day, telling current stories. And so that's what that ended up being. And it came out at the end of October.
Nice. You know what I like about the guerrilla warfare analogy, and the Viet Cong is something that is, I mean, it's very, very painful for those of us that had a connection to the Vietnam War or that paid attention to what happened over there. But I will tell you that, Chet, that's just war, right? Whether we're fighting the people in Afghanistan, Iraq, hell, us trying to get away from the British and us using guerrilla warfare tactics in the swamps of Florida, war is just hell,
Yep.
right? And there's no rules, right? There is no, remember there was that theory back in the old days, even before our independence, where they would all march out there and face each other on the battlefield, and they were just gonna, the officers would not get shot at because that was unbecoming of a man. And Americans were like, we don't give a damn. Like, we're gonna kill all y'all. That movie, The Patriot, with Mel Gibson, where he was leveraging their naive perspectives as to what war could be, because he learned from the Native Americans that war was hell, and however you were going to win, you're going to win. And unfortunately, the devil has that level of energy, right? Like,
yes, he does.
is willing to pull you right into the mud. He wants to drown you in that puddle of blood, and no problem, right? And for people that think that that's unfair, they don't understand that the enemy always gets a vote, right?